Alright, it's that time of year again, boys and girls. Time for a Black Eden GTA 5 housing review. And contrary to the rather distressing video you're seeing right now, I've actually got quite a peaceful, tucked away property to show you today. So, been looking to review this one for quite a long time now. It's 0112 South Rockford Drive Appartment 13. Now, you'll all recognise this apartment. It's the iconic first GTA 5 apartment. So I'm pulling up in my Range Rover, which I definitely own. But yeah, just looking at the surrounding area now, you're in quite a central location, right by Vespucci Beach, and generally just sort of in the central hub between the airport, Vespucci Beach, and sort of the northern Los Santos, things like that. Anyway, panning around the building now, you notice it's all blue paneling, a few trees, but not too much out the front there. Heading inside the property, notice my guy just opened the door using the force. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the white on the front of it, the white panels. I think if the whole building was that blue colour, it looked really nice, but you've got that really annoying advertisement billboard right above your house. Anyway, panning around now, it's unfortunately the standard copy and paste low-end interior. I would say we're the one that we're all too used to, but this is the first one we ever found, because this was the first. You got beer, you got pictures of people you don't know, all the standard stuff. The living room's pretty, you know, torn up, there's holes in the carpets. You got more pictures of people you don't know, but there is a bong, so bear that in mind when you're purchasing the property. It's quite a selling point there, but other than that, the whole place is a bit of a tip. There's a television you can watch. Other than that, the whole room's sort of filled with residue smoke. The bedroom looks like it's been made for like a 14-15-year-old boy. There's sort of little school posters, things like that. I don't often like talking about the bathroom in this place because it's horrifically ugly. Blue and yellow tiles, disgusting. But anyway, panning down now, you can actually enter the garage directly from the house, which is not a feature we see on all houses, but with this one you can. So unfortunately, standard 2-car garage, you've got room for 1 bicycle. But yeah, I mean, that's the price. You know, that's what you're looking to get really for the price you pay. When you live here, it's sort of more acceptable to be our age and alcoholic and have pretty low-end cars, so nobody really minds. But yeah, the surrounding area is what I really like. Now, I don't know why these guys were all running away. I was in an online server, and you never know what's going on in online servers. But up there, you got the ammunition, you got the convenience store with a car wash, by the way. And just behind the building, directly behind the building, is a giant park. Well, I say giant, it's medium sized, but you got a few peds chilling, you got a nice little fountain, freshly cut grass. I like to mosey around here on my BMX and my mountain bike. But the key feature is just down the road, which we'll explore in a sec. But there's also a multi-story car park quite nearby. Quite a peaceful area, you know, quite an open area as well. There's a lot of land around it. But as we head now past this little Chinese bridge, which you'll all recognise, it's of course the skate park, which I think is one of the selling factors for this. Whoa! Whoo, what a jump. So yeah, I think it's one of the selling factors for this property. I just come down here, start shredding some curves on the half pipe. Now this little kid thought he could get on and do some tricks with me. I was alright with it for a bit, but once he started encroaching in on my space, you know, I had to take matters to, you know, to the next level. But of course, at this point, a random online guy shows up. Now, this isn't too much to do with the house review, but I'm going to show you this because it's quite funny footage. So this guy just kind of pulled up here, looking suspiciously like my friend's Chris. Police turned up with him. I said, look, mate, you're going to have to get me the fuck out of here. It's a dodgy place. And I don't think he really spoke my language. He started saying some words in Spanish, but look at that, there's another player gunning it past in the beamer. Everyone in the skate park was traumatized by what was happening. But eventually I took the wheel. I said, look, mate, you clearly aren't fit to drive. I'm going to go for it. Quickly ran over that kid's body and went for a little jump. So another feature is, see there, that's the police station. You got to be careful about living so close to the police station when you own this property, because obviously the dispatch time's a lot sooner. Don't do stuff like this when you live there, because you won't get far with the police station so close. But another thing is, for new players, it's a good source of money. You can keep going over to the shop, robbing the poor bloke that runs it, preferably not getting shot. But yeah, that's sort of that side of the exterior. There's more if you head towards the beach, which is why I've whipped out my little Dinka Akuma here. Gorgeous little bike. Basically, I can't remember what this area is called, but it's like where all the little rivers and streams are. There's a lot of jumps. I like to do little tricks on the jumps. But as you head down here, you get closer to Vespucci Beach. It's actually really close to 2057 Vespucci Boulevard, which is another house. And yeah, there's also, of course, the mask store down here. There's a cannabis store, although unfortunately it's not functional. And of course you've got the beach. That's a huge thing. You know, you've got the beach, you've got the gym. Location is actually on point with this property, and I kid you not, is in a perfect position. If I could, you know, it's the first house I ever owned, and I still think it's got one of the best locations. But if we're talking how much will this set you back, it is the cheapest house in the game, so you won't get any cheaper than this. $80,000 secures you the keys for 0112 South Rockford Drive Apartment 13. I'd recommend doing it if you're a new player. You got nothing to lose with this house, and definitely got quite a lot of bang for your buck, if you know what I'm talking about.